When will the world realize that content creation isn't for everybody? The content game is constantly changing, constantly evolving. There's always new things to be learned, and you'll never fully get a grasp of it. I think even that's a testament to the people at the top. They would say the same thing. Until you realize that this content journey is not just a game, but like an everyday practice and a full-time job, I really don't believe you can succeed until you fully comprehend that. There's days I don't want to record. There's days I don't want to edit. There's days I don't want to film or go outside or do anything. But if I really want to make it in this game or want to be considered as a real content creator or serious content creator, it's an everyday thing that you have to do. So whether you're a streamer, a YouTuber, a Reels creator, all three levels of this game, you have to be able to do it every day without hesitation, without any issue. Like, you know how many times I've told myself, oh, I'm gonna go stream today. I'm gonna do this, this, and this. And then I just never do it. It's a testament of me being lazy, but also just the drainage and burnout of being a content creator and doing it all day, every day. Content creation in this lifestyle, I truly do love it. I haven't made the most money off content whatsoever, but I just enjoy making videos like this right now. There are downsides. Some of the downsides of creating content come with relationships, people, money, teams, management, so on and so forth. But it's how you manage those things and have systems in place to be able to not go through trials and tribulations and go through terrible times of being a content creator or a business or a brand. One thing I learned and realized about content is people usually don't have the best interest in you. They want to use you for a clip. They want to use you for a stream. They want to use you for a video. More in particular, they just want to be able to kind of take portions of your audience and bring it to theirs. That's great. That's all part of collaboration. You want to be able to take two communities or two brands and kind of mesh them together and make something bigger and better and great. Not everyone has those intentions. There's a lot of snakes in the grass, snakes in the garden that'll fake their way till they make their way. So be it. If that's how you want to go about it, go about it. But me personally, I'm a truly genuine, just real person. I don't think that's necessary. I think in this content world, in this content game, everybody can eat. You don't gotta snake people just to propel yourself and further your own career, because it's gonna bite you in the butt later on. Now, if you want to talk logistics and money and account management and LLC, I'm not the guy for that, because I'm still trying to learn that myself, just like you are. Just do know that is important, and you're gonna have to create one way or another eventually. Now, I'm a big believer on thief is the comparison of all joy. Oh my God, I just completely butchered that. Oh my God. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Thank you. And the reason why I say this is because I know a lot of people, a lot of creators out where I'm from, and it's very easy to see like, this person did X amount of views on this. Oh, this person has X amount of followers. And you're just kind of looking at everybody else but yourself. And I think that's a big problem a lot of creators have, not out here, but just in general everywhere, because it's visual, it's public, you can see it. You see what they're doing. You see the people who are commenting. You see the people that are following. And it's just like, why can I have that? Or how are they doing this? Which is good. You should be curious to see how you could grow like others, but in your own way. Stay within your niche. And I'm not saying you can't change niches. That's completely fine, because I've changed and altered and switched up my content a million times. But I realized I was changing myself for content, and I wasn't changing content for myself. Now think about that. A lot of creators get really greedy, really anxious for views and impressions, but views and impressions isn't everything. What really matters is impact. What really matters is community. If you don't have those two things, I feel like you're just not gonna last. You're just not. And you specifically see it with these streamers. Without your community, without your team, there's no you, the creator. You need those people. Everybody's important. So don't just slime people, snake people just for the betterment of yourself, because you're gonna need people later down the line, whether you believe so or not. Everybody's important. Got a role in your journey of you becoming great and becoming the best creator you can be. As a creator, you really got to be able to separate yourself from the internet and reality. I know a lot of people that like hate comments get to them, but you can't, because people are gonna hate whether it's warranted or not. People are gonna love you whether you got views or not. You just got to be able to keep your head on the swivel, look forward, and just think about what's next. What's next mindset. I post a great video, it gets X amount of views, X amount of likes, whatever. It's like, all right, I'm happy people enjoyed it. I like to respond back to be like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just, you know, show my gratitude and appreciation for the people that are indulging within my content. What's next? We got to do another video. We got to do another stream. We got to do another reel. Like, it's never ending. You know what I mean? Until you're able to get this stuff automated, you got to do this all manually, all day, every day. And I love that about this because it's something I'm able to do in the comfort of my home, or I can be able to go outside. Like, there's so much flexibility in how you're able to differentiate, but you got to keep it fresh. Another thing about content creation is nobody tells you the hardest part isn't starting. It's staying consistent when nobody's watching. You know how long I've been streaming to literally one person or myself or two people? It's been a year or two now, but you can't let that bother me. I used to let that bother me so much to the point where I would never spark a stream, to the point where people forgot I was a content creator. People forgot I was a streamer, and that's bad. I thought I needed more time, but I realized I needed more discipline. My discipline was what's stopping me from getting to that next level, getting to that next step on my journey. Another thing I learned is, like, you don't really find yourself within content. I feel like you build yourself through what you do in everyday actions. So if I'm recording, filming, editing, that's becoming me. Like, that's a big part of me. That's an everyday routine. Once it becomes a routine, you do it for a couple weeks to a month to a year. Now it's a habit. It's second nature. It's like clockwork every day. And I feel like throughout this journey, I've grown so much that people only still know the old me, especially people I went to school with maybe 10 to 15 years ago. They only know the old me. They don't know the new me and how I've changed and how I've grown and how I've differentiated myself. And that part can be very scary. Why my heat turn on right now? You know what's crazy? I used to think I was behind in life. Like, I'm not doing enough. I need to do more. I need to be better. But then once you realize, like, you're actually ahead of most people, stay focused and you just look ahead, you'll realize you really are ahead of most people, and you can outwork most people just by doing something daily. A lot of people come to me and ask for me for advice. They say, I'm lost, I need help. And you gotta really dig deep and trust and believe in yourself, because you're not lost. You're just in the part of the story that just doesn't make sense right now. But if you keep moving forward, you're gonna see the light at the end of that tunnel and you're gonna succeed. I could talk about my journey in content creation forever, so I'm gonna end the video here. I hope all y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you like this new angle, you like the setup. Give me some topics that you want me to talk about through personal experience, or something that you may be experienced, so I can help you.